Hello, cinephiles, and welcome to Silver Screen Sips, a podcast where two idiots talk about movies. And today we're discussing Die Hard with a Vengeance. Just a reminder, there are spoilers ahead for movies and TV shows that you may not have seen yet. So just know that you've been warned. And Happy New Year, everyone. What's your New Year's resolution?
12?
What?
Oh, what am I, 12? I don't do that shit.
Oh, I thought you said not kill myself.
That too.
That's a good one. No, what's your New Year's? You don't have like any, like you can't just think of fucking make one up
because
for the sake of the show.
For the sake of show, no.
Damn it. Why are you no fun?
Why am I no fun? Because I am living in real life. And I'm living
I'll
in
tell
real
you something.
life hell.
I'll tell you
My
what.
headset still doesn't work. I'm only listening on my left side.
I'll tell you what. Last year, meaning 2022, my New Year's, or I should say 2023 New Year's, my resolution was to work out more because I wanted to lose weight. And I lost 15 pounds.
Did you know?
So I'm pretty proud of myself. And I started exercising a lot. I played pickleball. So I stuck with it. I didn't do jujitsu like I said I would, but my overall goal was to just work out more so I could lose weight. And I did. So yay.
Round of applause.
I don't know if I have one for this new year. Maybe to drink less. I think that's going to not drink less water, but drink less alcohol. I know. It's crazy. Like not in, okay, let me rephrase it. Not in how many days a week I will drink, but the quantity of which I drink in a sitting. I'm going to try and limit myself to one drink.
So
two
you're
max.
Not blackout drinks. That's nice.
Yeah, no more of that. My stomach cannot handle that anymore. I think my stomach has finally reached a point where it's like, bitch, fucking chill. Okay. Please. It's kind of the whole premise of this well, not the whole premise. It's part of the premise of this podcast. But
to get drunk and have fun while doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like last episode. Or no, the episode before that. Ugh. Good times. Anyways, we just finished filming last episode like 5 minutes ago. So because it's a holiday season, so we're trying to get ahead so that we can enjoy our time off and spend time with our families. So unfortunately, we do not have any headlines for today for This Week in Hollywood because we just said them all in the last episode. However, we have a fun little segment that we're going to do instead. Fun little game, one might say. What is it?
We're going to, okay. As we explained in the first movie, that this movie, the first Die Hard movie, produced a lot of, let's say, ripoffs, but also that the term of Die Hard in a or on a something, right? So like Under Siege is Die Hard in a boat, that kind of things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play movie roulette. We're gonna both get a random movie, and then we have to describe it in Die Hard terms, and then we have to debate on which one is the better Die Hard movie.
I think we should say it's Die Hard but blank without saying what the movie is. And then that way we're blindly picking which one sounds more interesting. And then we say what movie it is.
Okay, no, that's good. We can do that.
Okay.
So we're both going to come up with our Die Hard thing, and then we have to come up.
It's kind of like a sales pitch in that way. Where it's like, we're like, it's like Die Hard, but it's blank.
Okay. All right.
I got a good one. Should I go first then?
You go first. You go first.
Okay. It's like, oh, hold on. I got to think.
Okay, maybe I should go first.
Okay, yeah, you go.
Die Hard, but it's a spaghetti Western.
Ooh, okay. Good.
Okay.
Like it.
What you got for me?
It's like Die Hard, but the best friend gets the girl.
Oh. Oh. I'm thinking of the plot of Die Hard where the best friend gets the girl, and that's kind of weird. Like who's the best friend? Is it
that would
Powell?
be Powell? She takes Holly.
They walk out of it, and she leaves McClane for Powell.
I'm kind of digging the best friend one.
I'm digging the best friend. I think it'd be a crazy plot twist. However, for style, I think if Die Hard was a Western,
I mean, Die Hard is kind of like would be sick as a spaghetti Western.
Yeah, like it's instead of in an office tower, it takes place in like
he literally is called Cowboy.
Yeah. I think I win this one.
All right, we'll give it to you. What was your movie?
It was Once Upon a Time in the West.
Okay. Mine was Spider-Man.
And
I was
what you got
trying.
from Spider-Man was
I
the
was
best
trying. Well,
thing is the girl.
I wanted to throw you off because if I said it's webbing time, you would know what it is.
It's weapon time. It's
Yeah, I'm trying to throw you off.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. I got a interesting movie.
Okay, so do I. Okay, it's Die Hard, but teenage drama.
Oh my god, I got the same movie.
Did you really? Wait, what movie did you get?
I was gonna say it's Die Hard, but it takes place in high school.
Oh, damn it.
Shit. Okay, you came up with the first. I'll choose a different movie. It was
Okay.
Napoleon Dynamite, by the way.
Oh, okay, not the movie I have.
Okay. Oh god.
No.
No.
You should have said, but they're freaking idiots.
They're freaking idiots. No, I got you. Okay. It's Die Hard, but they're all toys.
Okay, gee, wonder what that one is. Okay.
I bet you. I can guarantee.
Toy version of Die Hard sounds fucking awesome.
All right. So
I'd much rather do that than teenage drama.
Teenage drama? What? Okay. Yeah, I think I win this one.
Yeah.
But what is the movie? What is your movie?
16 Candles.
Okay. Mine was the Lego movie.
Oh, I thought it was Toy Story.
I know. The second I said they're all toys, I was like, she doesn't think Toy Story.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do a
That's
best
good.
out of
That's
5?
good. Oh, yeah, we can do 5, I guess.
Okay.
I was just going to do 3, but we're already kind of through most of them. So,
Well, 3, that means I already won.
I guess that's fair. Okay. Yeah, we'll do 5.
Okay. Okay. You're just going to guess this one right out of the bat. But, but you first. You first.
I want to do mine, but oh, okay. Got it. I got it. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's Die Hard, but they all die in the end.
I don't know what that movie could be, but that sounds crazy. Mine is Die Hard, but the reptilian.
Yours is Godzilla, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what your movie could be.
I think mine sounds awesome.
Yeah, but Die Hard, but they all die in the end.
Yeah.
Okay, you win that one. Mine was Jurassic World.
Oh, okay. Mine was Rogue One.
Oh my god, you're right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Die Hard, but in space.
I know. I wanted to say, but in a galaxy far, far away. I was like, that's dumb. And I was like, what's another part of this movie? I was like, oh, I got it.
They all die in the end.
They all die.
All right, it's 2v1.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Ooh.
I still got a shot, though.
You do have a shot.
I have to win this next one as well, though.
Okay.
So not working out great for me, I guess. Alrighty.
Mine is Die Hard, but they're in the Secret Service.
Okay. Mine is Die Hard, but everyone hates John McClane.
They're like, man, this guy is such an asshole.
Literally nothing he does could fix the hatred for him.
I think that'd be funny. I'm curious. I actually want to see that one. Yeah, no, mine's just another different plot. All right, no, you win.
Captain Marvel.
Oh God.
What was yours?
Mine was Kingsman: The Secret Service.
All right, tiebreaker.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh God, hold on. I gotta wait until I find one that I've seen. Okay. This will definitely give away the movie, but it's so funny to think about it.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. So Die Hard, but it takes Die Hard in Pennsylvania in the mob.
Okay. I'll do you one better. Are you ready?
Okay.
Die Hard, but there's a talking donkey and a dragon.
So
can you guess what movie it is?
Does Samuel L. Jackson play donkey?
Yeah. No, he's Fiona in this one.
Damn it! I think you win this. You win,
dude. John McClane as Shrek. Are you
hilarious.
Kidding me? That's so good. That's funny. That's a good one.
I can hear him being like, "These stupid bitches
what
are
they're doing in my swamp.
They're in my swamp again. What do you call it? Just another
These terrorists are in my swamp.
They're in my swamp."
Oh my God!
I think we found our thumbnail.
I know. What should we call it?
These terrorists are in my swamp.
No, we can't do. I just wrote John McClane and Shrek or Shrek.
Shrek with a vengeance.
Yeah, something like that.
Die Hard in the swamp.
Die Hard, Shrek Forever After.
Shrek 5.
No, my God. Hard. I didn't even think. I literally was just about to say Shrek Forever Harder. And I was like, no. Your mic cut out so hard. Oh my god.
That should be the episode.
Shrek forever harder. Oh my god. Oh.
This is the stupidest thing ever.
Should we just do the Should we just do Die Hard, but it's Shrek?
No, Shrek Forever Harder is the
No,
movie.
we're not doing
That's
that.
gotta be the name. Do you know how many people can be like, what the hell is that title?
Yeah, but do you know how bad of an SEO that is? No one ever looks up. Well, maybe some weird people would look up Shrek Forever Harder.
No, it's definitely a clickbait title. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shrek Forever Harder.
That's so funny.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely want that.
Okay. That's a good game.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
Let's move on. I need a drink after that fucking segment.
Oh my god, that was funny. All right, let me tell you.
What do we got?
Let me tell you about. It's time for Big Brews, and he's gonna bring us some good old cocktails to deal with our insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love the quote that he included in this with McLean saying, "Relax, I know what I'm doing," and Zeus responding, "Not even God knows what you're doing." So there are 3 different ways to make the cocktail the liquid gold cocktail that's been given to us today. This is brought to you by Bourbano.
Bourbano, maybe?
Bourbano?
Like bourbon?
I feel like Bourbano rolls off the tongue better.
It does.
However, that is so if you go to Bourbano.com, that's the people who are giving us this cocktail. And it is done in 3 different ways. So I think I'm just going to give you one way because there's like 10 ingredients for this thing. And there's a bit of cooking involved to prepare it. It's very detailed. So we're going to roll with it, okay? So here's the ingredients you're going to need for the liquid cold cocktail. It's a very unique recipe, that's for sure. Now, you're going to need a pineapple, diced.
Okay.
So get a pineapple, like a full-ass pineapple.
Okay.
You're going to need a teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon.
Okay.
1/4 teaspoon of Aleppo pepper. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of allspice berries. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. 1 teaspoon of cloves. 2.5 cinnamon sticks.
2.5? Okay.
2.5. You need 2 and then crack 1 in half. Okay. You can't have 3 in there. It's just too much.
Okay.
4.5 cups of pineapple juice.
Damn.
Okay, now we're getting to actual alcohol. 5 ounces of dark rum, 2 ounces of brandy, and 1 vanilla bean.
Wow. That is a lot of shit.
That is. So we're going to do it the first way they explained to us. And first, you're going to start with the grated pineapple juice. You will put all the spices, the cloves, the cinnamon, the pepper into a pan at one time, then slowly stir until it is fragrant. Remember to reduce the heat or it'll burn into charcoal because you're cooking this.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have time to waste, okay? If you eat it, you won't be able to eat it. You will stir fry it for about 2 minutes on low heat and you'll be fine. At this point, it will smell good to your nose. Once you stir fry is complete, pour the pandan juice, rum, brandy, and vanilla beans into the stir fry mixture. Remembering to cook it over medium heat, not too high, and stir occasionally. After boiling it for about 5 minutes, you will reduce the heat to low and continue to cook for about 15 minutes. This is a really hot drink, okay?
Yeah.
In the process of waiting for the mixture to make the liquid gold cocktail of the texture, you will need to prepare a sieve for the slices to be used on a large and clean bowl. After about 16 minutes, pour the mixture into a fine sieve. I don't know what a sieve is.
I don't either.
I can hear you Googling it.
I am. It is a sifter, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it is. And you're going to filter down all the boiled water, and then you will divide the filtered water evenly into each cup for the number of people that you will be giving it to. After preparing the juice, we will come to the decoration of liquid gold cocktail with a pineapple. You will garnish it with a pineapple. You'll arrange each pineapple evenly cut into pomegranate seeds on the foil.
Oh my god,
this is getting very complicated. Then put the sugar, Aleppo pepper, drunk cinnamon, salt, and a small bowl. Sprinkle a little tapioca, flour, and sugar mixture just above the pineapple seeds to make a shirt. So just going to make a nice little cover. Arrange the pineapple in rows and simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes. See if it floats. Then take it out. Then take the skewers and skewer each of the 3 to 4 pieces of pineapple. Oh my god!
Oh, we're still going. Okay.
No, that's it. I'm not doing any more.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah, there's 3 other ways to do it, but I'm not going through all that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you do it. I have
Well,
no clue what this is gonna taste like because it tastes like hot liquid, and it's basically just a bunch of random pineapples and peppers and spices thrown together with dark rum and brandy.
yeah, it doesn't sound,
Appealing.
yeah, it sounds like, first off, I mean, we were just talking about my stomach and how I can't handle shit anymore. This sounds like the worst fucking thing for me to drink. It's just like all pineapple juice and a hole in my stomach.
Yes, and also I'm stir frying, so I'm becoming a chef.
Yes. I think there's way too much to prepare for this. I'm sure if I didn't have to make it, then I'd probably try it, but I still would need to have like 7 Tums probably beforehand.
I think my stomach could handle it, but I think it's just too much going on. It's basically just dark rum and brandy with like a bunch of different spices and pineapples.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.
I concur. I like that rating too.
Yeah, it's
I'll
definitely
try it. Like if someone were like to order it for me, I'd definitely give it a shot.
Yeah.
Would I order it myself? Probably not.
Probably not. I would much rather have the last episode's drink before that.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate the drink, Lewis. Rest in peace, homie.
He drank it and he died.
Yeah. He had an ulcer.
From all the
he's not
spices
dead.
that burned
We're
a
sorry.
hole in his stomach.
We gotta stop making that joke. People will think he's actually dead. Or we should keep it going so people think he's dead and send us stuff.
When they send him stuff.
Why would you send shit to a dead guy?
I guess it's true. I mean, I guess.
You make a good point. Okay. Anyways, we'd like to take a moment now to take.
They could take a moment to take. Yeah.
Like to take. Shh,
like,
Bethany.
Did you drink this cocktail?
Yeah. I'm having a fucking sugar crash from all the pineapple. We'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Shaker and Spoon. It is a monthly subscription service that gives you bar quality recipes and ingredients designed by award-winning mixologists. Their latest box, Rum for the Holidays, features, you guessed it, amazing rum cocktail recipes to get you in the holiday spirit. Obviously, the holidays are over now, so we'll update that shortly with their newer box, their 2024 box. If you'd like your very own box to drink along with us, then head on over to shakerandspoon.com and use our promo code SIPS10 to get $10 off your first box. Again, that is promo code SIPS10, SIPS 10, to get 10 whole friggin' dollars off. Okay, here's my question for Beth's question of the day. That was a new one. So, it's kind of a little game. We have 2 ways we could go about this. Okay. First, let me explain what we're doing, and then I'll explain the 2 different ways we can do it, or the reason why we're doing it. So, in Die Hard with a Vengeance, there is a particular mind game that Simon plays on McClane and Zeus. And in order to solve it, they need to know who the 21st president was.
Oh, God.
Which I had no fucking idea.
So,
here is your 2 options for this game.
Oh, God.
You can either A, try to name as many presidents as you can.
Nope. All right, next.
From memory. Or I will give you a random number and you have to tell me what president was that president.
Oh,
which
Jesus.
do you think you would do better at?
I'll give you as many as I can.
Okay. You have 46 to name.
Yeah,
we're gonna insert a timer.
Like you're not getting that many. I can tell you right now.
Like that noise. We're gonna insert that right now.
Okay, we have George Washington, John Adams, Abraham Lincoln. We'll go at the end of the list. We got Biden, we got Trump, we got Barack Obama, we got Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, Chester A. Arthur, obviously. Oh my God,
dude, you got 8.
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
There was like a sing song thing to do it too, and I can't remember it.
Dude, you're missing some big ones right now.
Not Andrew Garfield. Sorry. Oh my God, what's his first name? There's one named Garfield.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go with that. That's all you're gonna get from me, Garfield.
James Garfield, by the way.
It's James. Thank you, James Garfield. Herbert Hoover. God, what's the name of that one guy? George W. Bush. George Bush Senior. Sorry, when Bush did 9/11.
Oh my God, you and your 9/11 jokes. You're at 12.
God,
Dude,
what
you're
is
missing some really fucking big names right now.
Don't put me on the spot. Stop putting me on the
I'm
spot.
real. There's like 4 right now that you have not mentioned. That I'm like, holy shit! How have you? Or even 5, I think.
God, there's a few of them where like I see their faces, but I can't remember their name.
Dude.
Gorbachev. No,
Oh my god.
damn it! I am really blanking out right now.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna run out of time soon.
Running out of time. You just run the time out right now. I know you're gonna say a few of them, and I know that I can see their faces. I can see their like portraits.
Dude.
But for some reason, their name's just not clicking.
You ready for the one where you're gonna be like, oh my god, how did I not think of him?
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy.
Oh my god, you're right. How did I think of him?
Richard Nixon?
Oh yeah, true. I said
I
Reagan.
don't know if you said, yeah, you did say Reagan.
I did say Reagan.
You missed both the Roosevelts.
What is Teddy Roosevelt? What's the other one?
Franklin D.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Oh no, they were like.
You also missed. I think you also missed Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't remember him.
You missed quite a few.
47 presidents. Let me see.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
That's who. Oh my god, that's the portrait I was thinking of.
Yeah. Did you ever say Bill Clinton?
I did say Bill Clinton. Yeah.
Okay. That's so funny.
So I got
you
a few
got
of them.
12 out of 46.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, now the vice president. No, I'm kidding. I
John
could
Adams.
only name 2 or 3. I want to tell you, I did this with Jacob one night. I don't know how we got on it. I think like someone said, I think it was something similar where someone had to name all the presidents or something. And I was like, I think I could name more than you. And I didn't. But
did he get more? How much more?
He was missing like 3 or 4.
Damn,
he got a lot of them. Yeah. But
I bet you can't name all the states.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know that song thing that everyone does.
I don't know either. I don't think I can name all the states.
I think I could if I was given enough time to think about it. But I was going to say, we're naming all the presidents. So I named, like the first 3. So I named George Washington, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson. Then for some reason, my brain went to, okay, which ones have been assassinated? Let's do those. I know those. And then I did after that, and I went to all the other ones. He's like, you have a weird mind.
JFK, Abraham Lincoln, Ronald Reagan.
Theodore Roosevelt was shot during a speech, or was it the other one? Oh, I don't know.
Assassin obsessed with Jodie Foster. John Hinckley Jr. He tried to shoot. Yeah, he tried to kill Reagan.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you for doing terrible at that. I really appreciated it.
Man, I was not prepared for my history lesson.
That was so funny. So many people are going to yell at you. You're going to get so much shit.
Is like
the fact that I will give you, I'll give you some slack that you were under a lot of pressure, but still.
I just can't believe for at JFK. I'm mad about that. Like, how could I forget?
I don't know, dude. That's like OG right there. OG man. Okay. Isaiah?
Yeah?
Why don't you lay some facts on me?
11/22/63.
Sorry,
11/22/63 is the JFK assassination thing.
Oh, I was like, what fucking kind of fact is that? Wait, 11/22?
November 22nd, 1963. Yeah.
That's weird. That's my parents' anniversary.
They caused the JFK assassination.
They didn't get married in 1963. Okay, they were like a couple years old at that point. But actually, I think my dad was born that year.
Was your father on the grassy knoll?
Anyways.
Okay, so let's talk about this movie. We got some facts about this movie. Now, this movie spent 5 years in pre-production. That's a lot of years. That is
a lot of years.
No, normally, for those who don't know, it's usually a year pre-production, less than a year production, and then maybe a year of post-production if you get a full cycle. So 5 years in pre-production is insane.
Insane.
So this is mostly due to the fact that the script was written and then Under Siege came out, which is considered Die Hard on a boat.
Of course.
Yeah, so Under Siege came out with Steven Seagal, so they had to like start over. So they're like, okay, well, obviously we can't pull out this movie because then we're going to rip off our own rip off, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, and then the two original producers, Joel Silver and Larry Gordon, they had a falling out. And then Bruce Willis had a falling out with Joel Silver due to that falling out.
So it really is Die Hard, but teenage drama.
Yeah, so that's the backstory. So it got a little crazy, and then so due to all of that drama, it then caused more delays, and then both producers were eventually just replaced with a producer named Andy Vanya. So
I see.
They were like, "Yeah, both of you get out. We need to get the ball rolling."
Yeah.
Now, the writer Jonathan Hensley, he knew so much about the Federal Reserve when writing the script that the FBI actually detained him for questioning because they were concerned about how he knew all that information.
Oh my God.
And then it turns out he just explained that there was a New York Times article a few years prior, and that's where he got most of his information from. And they're like, "Oh, oops."
They were about
So
ready
it was
to
all public
assassinate him.
information. Yeah, so all the information he was using was just publicly there from like one New York Times article, and I guess they just forgot that happened. And so they're like, "Oh, whoops, okay, I guess you're free to go." Now, like most of the films in this series, the premise of this film was actually repurposed from another standalone project. Various scripts were written for Die Hard 3. A number of them were ultimately rejected by Bruce Willis on the grounds that they felt like retreads of the action movies that came before in the wake of the first film, which is very ironic. One script, originally titled Troubleshooter, had McClane fighting terrorists on a Caribbean cruise line, which was rejected for being too similar to Under Siege.
I was about to say Die Hard on a boat.
Die Hard on a boat. Troubleshooter was then repurposed for Speed 2 Cruise Control, and we all know how that went.
Yeah.
So thank God Willis turned that down and said, "What is wrong with you?" The script ultimately used was intended for a film entitled Simon Says, which originally positioned as a Brandon Lee movie, and the character of Zeus was actually a woman.
Interesting. I would not mind that, like the concept of that. Yeah, like a Simon Says type situation where like it's like a terrorist just setting a bunch of mind games, and the whole movie is kind of just like mind games and stuff.
You would like Phone Booth starring Colin Farrell.
Maybe.
So Die Hard in a phone booth.
Yeah.
That script was originally bought by Warner Brothers, but then it was going to be rewritten as a Lethal Weapon sequel. Ironic, given that Joel Silver also produced Lethal Weapon. However, it was then reacquisitioned and bought by 20th Century Fox and rewritten as a Die Hard film.
Interesting.
And so then the role was then since it was written more for a Die Hard film, the woman role ended up becoming, it got written into a man, and then they were like, "Okay, who are we going to cast?" And that turned to a whole other thing. Now, Sean Connery was originally offered the role of Simon, but he turned it down because he didn't want to play a villain.
Sean Connery want to play a villain?
He didn't want to play a villain.
Wow.
So he said no. Now, due to the script rewrites, Lauren Fishburne was originally offered the role of Zeus.
Hey, look at that. That's why you said it, didn't you?
Yeah. But he wanted a higher fee. He turned down a role in Pulp Fiction because his agency had told him he should accept only leading roles because they didn't want him to be typecasted as a supporting actor and everything.
I see.
Pulp Fiction was then released at Cannes Film Festival, and the producer, Andy Vania, went to go watch it in support of Bruce Willis because he's also in Pulp Fiction. And then he saw Samuel L. Jackson. It was like, this man is amazing. He said, "This is an amazing actor," and then immediately offered him the role, which Samuel L. Jackson took. However, Lawrence Fishburne was kind of pissed off about that because he felt that they had violated a verbal agreement in which he was offered the role first, but he was never given. There was some negotiations going on at the time, so he didn't really say no outright because he said, "Oh, I'll do it, but I want a higher fee." So there was negotiations. So the fact that Samuel Jackson was then offered the role under that guise. So Lawrence Fishburne then sued the Andy Vania's Cinedigm or Cinederm, whatever the production company was at the beginning of the movie. He sued his company and actually won.
Oh my God.
Now, most of the German in this movie is actually gibberish. It makes incoherent sense. So if you speak German and you're watching this movie, you're gonna be like, that doesn't make a lick of sense. However, the German dub of the movie is all in correct German, so they're like, there's no issue there. Now, according to Samuel L. Jackson, Zeus is the closest character to his real life personality, which I think is funny.
Okay, it is.
Now, here's where it gets off the rails. Okay. An alternate ending was written for the movie in which Carver and McClane wash ashore in a makeshift raft from the explosion of the boat in the sea. And the bomb that was given back to the terrorists earlier in the movie wasn't used to blow up the dam, but was actually on the plane with Simon and his crew, which then blows them up and kills them. However, this script version was rejected early on, and it is cited that it's possibly and more than likely due to the similarities to Die Hard 2 with the plane at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like, I don't know if it's true, but it probably makes sense. And then they filmed an actual alternate ending to the movie. All right. So there's another alternate ending to the movie set after the events of New York. It can be found on the special edition of the DVD. McClane is blamed for the robbery, fired from the NYPD, divorced, and has his pension revoked. So he then tracks down Simon. Simon has managed to smuggle all the gold out of New York by turning all the gold into souvenirs of the Empire State Building, and he smuggles them out. And so he finds him like hungry or something. He then traps him, and he plays a game called McClane Says, in which they play Russian roulette with a Chinese rocket launcher.
Oh my God. That's very fitting.
That is very fitting. But also, they ended up rejecting this and having to redo the ending because it was too menacing and cruel for McClane to do, and it was very out of character. It also didn't include any action, and this displeased the studios. However, I have the alternate ending right here. Of which we can watch, and we're going to watch it together. It's like 6 minutes, but we're going to watch it together.
Okay, I'm playing it. You're right. There's not enough action already. I like that more, though. I like the tension in it.
Yeah. And that is our final fact for today.
Very lovely. I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, all this talk about Die Hard. I feel like we should die with a vengeance. Why don't you go first, since last episode I went first?
Yeah, sure. I don't got a lot to say.
Okay.
I gave this movie a 4 out of 5. I think it is on par with the original. It is a solid action movie. I do like the whole buddy cop thing they got going on with Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis. You can tell, obviously, like the Lethal Weapon vibes are still there from, I guess, that rewrite or whatever. But it definitely works, and their chemistry is very solid, and it's written very well. It's very comedic, but it still keeps that serious tone of, like, obviously there's bombs going off and people are dying and stuff like that. Yeah. So even though there's quips and there's jokes and there's things like that, they're inserted very well, and they know their place. It's not like how Marvel or Disney does all their stupid quips where they hold for like audience laughter and or they're like super dumb and they don't make any sense, and they're like in the most opportune times, like someone just got shot and everybody's like, oh my god, he's just so sad. Not
even God knows what you're doing.
Yeah, like they're very natural. Like the jokes are very natural. So I don't, even though it's not a comedy, it's obviously not a comedy. It's just naturally funny. Yeah. So it gives it's witty. I like it. It's witty. I think Jeremy Irons does a perfect villain. I do wonder what Sean Connery would have done with it. I think Sean Connery would have done a too sophisticated villain. I don't think he would have done the sophisticated army brat version that Jeremy Irons does. So I don't think it would have worked as well. I think he would have tried to mimic Hans Gruber a little too much, and it wouldn't. I don't think it would have worked.
Oh, that's why I know his fucking voice. He's fucking Scar in Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's it.
Jeremy Irons is a fantastic actor. Like that guy. He's a great actor. And I think the opening of the movie, I mean, it immediately starts off the action. Like it's the opening credits and literally boom, explosion, and it gets you really right into it. That's the setup. You know what you're in for, and the ride starts. So I think it is just a solid action movie. I think it channeled the energy of what the original did, and then I think it did a little bit better. I think it's like marginally better than the original. I wouldn't say it's a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a little too much. Die Hard was like straight 4. This is like a 4.25.
Wow.
So
look at you using decimals.
Yeah, but we don't do that here. So they're both 4s. They're 4 out of 5s.
Yeah. I agree that I think it's on par with the first one, but I gave the first one 3.5. So I'm going to give this one also a 3.5. I agree with you. I think the chemistry between Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson is so good and so like well-rounded and they just riff raff off each other, and it just works so well. That buddy cop thing you mentioned, like that is a great way to sum it up. This movie actually has a lot of connections to the first film, unlike the second film. So it actually feels like there's some substance to it. It's not just like a cash grab. I mean, it kind of is a cash grab, but not really. At least
I'll
they
take it.
tried with this one. Yeah. I think the fight sequences in this one are really, really well done. I feel like they're less comical than the last one, and they're more like gritty and gruesome. Like the
Yeah,
fucking
they feel
guy
more
getting
grounded.
cut in half by a wire. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
Or the
I
guy
watched
getting
the
his
movie with a friend, and we both went, "Oh my god!" at the same time.
yeah. Or like the elevator scene is really good too.
Yeah, that's
Where
a
he's like,
great action
you
scene.
guys, you guys do the lottery or whatever. Like that was so good. The first scene. Should we talk about that at all?
Which scene? The first
The
scene.
sign.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Hard
one
R.
wild
Hard R and everything.
hard R and everything.
I was like, wow, this is definitely the 90s
Yeah,
for sure. I was just kind of surprised that they did that, but I guess like I feel like they could have done something else, but I guess they were trying to play the whole like Zeus and McLean's kind of like tension there, where it's like McLean doesn't really give a shit, but Zeus kind of does about that stuff. Something that kind of really bothered me a lot though in this film was that they just forgot about Holly and were
yeah.
just like, yeah, they were super in love and like nothing can separate them ever again. And then they're like, yeah, we got into an argument and I just didn't talk to her again. I'm like, what? That's it? Like,
It definitely sounds like one of those. Oh, we couldn't get her back for the movie, so we have to come up with a reason why she's not here.
I just felt like there was a better option. Yeah.
They could have. They probably could have.
Yeah. I feel like it felt very, and I know you can't attest to this because you've never seen the movies, but it felt very Saw like with like the traps and the riddles and stuff like that. And it was very like, you'll never see my face, but you must do this or you'll die kind of thing. It felt very in that regard, not obviously for the cutting limbs off and shit part, but
Not as gruesome.
yeah. But another thing that kind of started, I don't know if, I mean, I know they did it on purpose. I just don't really get what the purpose was, but oh my God, how many times does McLean have to mention that he has a fucking headache? Because he mentions it like at least 15 times in this movie.
Yeah, I think it was just like an ongoing gag.
Yeah, I guess so. It just kind of got like overused, in my opinion. I was like, it was funny the first few times, and then I was like, okay, we got it. You have a headache. Like it was funny in the end when he was like, you got any aspirin when they're like tied up? But it's like you only needed to say it 2 or 3 times before that. You didn't need to say it as many times as you did. But yeah, I also didn't really have much to say other than that. I just feel like it was a solid movie. So yeah, I think it's on par with the first one. So 3.5.
Yeah. It came to entertain, and it did.
Yeah, and there was like real substance to the story. Like everyone had their own character development and it felt good.
Would.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Samuel L. Jackson definitely was a huge factor as to why it was that good, though.
Yeah, I wonder how Lawrence Fishburne would have done it.
It would have been different, I think, for sure, but not in a bad way necessarily.
No, I just think it definitely would have gone a different direction.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say?
No, that's about it.
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone, for listening to today's episode. And welcome to the new year. Woo, 2024. Wow. Please feel free to send in any movie suggestions you'd like us to watch and review for our listeners episode, which is coming up kind of soon. We're getting there. We only got 2 more episodes left. So you can send those in at silverscreensips@gmail.com. And while you're at it, if you don't follow us already, then go on over to your Instagram and type in Silver Screen Sips and click the follow button, please. So you can get any and all updates regarding the show and any upcoming guests. We'll see you guys next week with Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard.
Live free or die. Welcome to New Hampshire.